Wow, another one of these? You may be asking yourself. Well, yes, it is. Another one. Axolotl. So, I think I've figured out the schedule of what I want to do. It'll be, because I want to get through at least one game. So what I'll do is, it'll be an Axolotl video Monday and Friday, reaction video Tuesday, Thursday, and then Angel Scaly Wings Wednesday, because I know that's like the least popular, and I like this game. So yeah, we're going to try to finish out Axolotl so I can move on to the next game and do some reactions. So yeah. So, hey Liam. I haven't warmed up my voice at all. Dang. Hey Liam, how is the homework? You know, today you were going to tell me about your dream place? Oh, right. Yeah, I remember. Sort of. Well, then, I guess something that comes to mind is a museum full of giant robots. Giant robots? Whoa, that's way cooler than anything lame I thought you were gonna say. No offense, bud. So, are these museum robots in an eternal struggle for all mankind? Could I pilot one to save the galaxy? Well, from what I imagine, they're in a museum, so they probably don't move. I don't think you can go inside of them, but looking at them would be a pretty neat experience. They worked once, right? I guess anything's possible. But if they don't move, that's super lame though. I want to pilot a giant ship. I even got a name. You do, Axie? Oh fuck. I have Evangelion. Who could have guessed? Mecha Zord Gunbuster Evangelion. I'm assuming that's Evangelion and probably some other anime, I don't know. And its special powers are repelling the opposites. Okay. Oh, that's amazing. Come on with that. Oh. Alright. Okay. Anyway, what about your fantasy? What's so special about this museum that you'd rank it above everything else? Well, that's just one idea. Truthfully, I'd pick something I thought you'd like. But I bet there's a nearby park next to the museum. I bet that's just as fun, if not more so. Like I said, I just want to forget this, move on. And one way to do so would be to immerse myself in different culture. It wouldn't have to be a specific one, just someone new. Somewhere to forget and move on. Why does it have to be a different culture? Why not just a different place? Well, sure. It's a little cliche, I think, but I've always wanted to go on an island to vacation. Ooh, an island getaway! Let's brainstorm this idea together. What if the island was owned by an eccentric rich family? Sure. And they built a giant mansion on it. And maybe this mansion has a giant, beautiful rose garden too. Perhaps I'm romanticizing things a bit too much. And this island is infested by witches. Witches haunting the mansion and all who inhabit it. Witches? But witches don't exist. Oh, I'll prove it to you. I'll prove to you that they do. What do you want to talk about today, bud? We barely scratched the surface of all the places I want to see. I mean, we started talking, but then we got invested in this weird, convoluted conversation about whether witches exist or not. And we lost track of time. Do you mind if I tell you about a better place today? The Robots Museum was really just to appease you, and it was the first idea of many. Honestly, it's not even close to the best idea I've fantasized about lately. Ooh, of course! Tell me some cooler fantasies. I'd really love to just have a day all to myself, near the coast. I could walk on the beach to my heart's content and live in the fucking water. Maybe even explore a cave I You need to explore a cave with a tour guide group if I wanted to be around other people. And just be free. Then, after a good couple of hours, I'd get tired. So I'd sit down on this novel of a little beach chair, on a little beach chair, as the waves crashing by, and just read. Being surrounded by tranquility, reading a book in the sun. You could laugh, but that's more or less all I want. A clear mind in order to read. Wow, that sounds so boring. I can respect it though. It'd be better if we could eat some delicious food. Well, yeah, sure, I'd love to eat at some point. Then I guess it's okay. I formally propose you include peanut butter and jelly in your cave beach book reading adventures. Maybe for lunch, but it would come with fruit. It would be nice to eat with everyone and watch the waves. The waves stretching out for thousands and thousands of miles. And just marvel at the fact that we're alive and we traveled so far and we're having a good time and the sun's still out. And life is good. And there's still tomorrow to look forward to. And with tomorrow comes more peanut butter sandwiches. I think I could really do it if given the chance. Live life as a healthy person. Get over all this embarrassment and baggage. And move on. I've got a solution for that, my man. Just run around naked. No thanks, Axie. I'll pass on that one. But isn't like everyone here naked except Neo? And there'd be a huge painting. And a lovely painting of a woman. And other exhibits from other cultures too. Maybe those exhibits would be even more interesting than the famous painting I originally went to the museum to see. And it wouldn't be a scary experience at all. Why would it be scary in the first place? Being in a foreign city, in a foreign museum, with a foreign language. But in this scenario, I don't get dizzy. I don't get anxious or afraid. My heart doesn't start beating like a madman. Maybe I could also have someone with me. And that person will give me strength. You dummy, it's not the other person that's gonna give you strength. It's you who's gonna give strength. What if we could give each other strength, perhaps? So, you see these famous paintings in the large museum. Then, you go through the canals. But, let's get down to the brass tacks. What are lunch plans? Yeah, I guess no Liam fantasy would be perfect without lunch plans. How about a baguette sandwich with steak and cheese? We could eat them under that big leaning tower they have. I know, picturesque, romanticized, but it would be gorgeous nonetheless. One revision, my friend. If you're gonna have baguettes, you're gonna have to stuff them with peanut butter. The ocean is so mysterious. We could ride on a boat and then go snorkeling. Just imagine being immersed, surrounded by water, with sea creatures swimming in front of your face. It would be the closest we'd get to visiting an alien world. Gee, you sure come up with some crazy stuff. I mean, being under the water now. Yeah, oh wow. But instead, maybe the boat is a cruise ship. And the boat isn't scary, it's amazing. Relaxing activities at every turn. Parties, magicians, gambling. And even laser tag. Ow, I bit my tongue. Fucking hell. God, that hurt. Right. Being stuck on a ship and playing laser tag, huh? You come up with some weird fantasies. But I guess there might be a sort of novelty in doing something like that. This is super weird because they're talking about a lot of human stuff, yet never acknowledge that they're human. Huh. And gourmet peanut butter and jelly sandwiches by some of the best chefs on the 7 seas. There'd be other passengers on the ship too, and men and women from different walks of life. People are kind of interesting. As long as they have good intentions, I'd love to meet new people. There's nothing wrong with enriching your life with new experiences. Just don't forget the friends you already have. Like Lana. Anyway, how would you feel after you've eaten, Liam? Great. Lately, I've been getting sicker and sicker eating the candy. Oh, I think it was like how... I don't know, I think I misread that. Wait, log. The log. I forgot that log existed. No, I read that right. Cool. How do I get out of log? Fuck. What am I doing? Be gone. Right click to close log. I wish I could read. Damn. Getting sicker and sicker. Eating the candy, sweet stuff. But in this scenario, I don't feel pain after I've eaten. I feel like food is wonderful, and I've never been able to truly enjoy it due to my stupid stomach. So, does that mean we get dessert? And lots of it. Could you imagine, Axel? A whole city of bright lights, casinos, and activities going on for 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It sounds like a breeding ground for near-duels. I've heard the word, never seen it. That's weird. I'm in. Cool parties, awesome atmosphere. How could I resist? Partying might be nice sometimes. It'd be nice to not be lonely in the middle of the night when most of the world is asleep. Me, I like to go on a nice walk. Well, while we're in this crazy city, then I want to buy one of those watch-o-matic watches. I want one so badly. Oh, but watch-o-matic watches are so annoying. They're just an internet meme that's gone out of control. What the Bruh, what is going on? But yeah, I bet you could probably buy one from one of the vendors on the streets if you'd like. Oh boy, together our scenarios are becoming less lame by the day. Just imagine all the cheese at this cheese festival. And how could it be? How cool would it be to camp outside with the stars? Well, see the pyramids? And theme parks. Theme parks all over the world. With Axie hats, Axie backpacks, Axie keychains, Axie coloring books, and most importantly, Axie themed watch-o-matic watches. Looks like I'm too sick to continue for today, Axie. I guess I'll just have to see you tomorrow. I'm kidding. Don't joke like that. And stop mentioning those accursed watch-o-matic things. Oh, I like this. Shows, concerts and festivals. Huh. And eventually, a nice home to settle down in. I bet, out of everything I've named, that would be the best of all. A nice home of my own, where I'm not sick, where I can be with my family. A place of true relaxation. A place of... But wait, before that, there are even more places I want to see outside. Oxy, Liam's got a sheen to his shine recently. He's definitely still sick. You've become British. I can tell by how he... He's definitely Okay. I can do this. It's just a high-pitched voice of a female. He's definitely still sick. I can tell by how he thrashes in his sleep. But his attitude, his optimism, it's better than it was. Even if he's not getting better, it looks like he's enjoying life a little. The kid's got some interesting ideas, you know. I do what I can, and he certainly likes me. But those chats where you guys talk about those chats where you talk about far off lands, I think they're really giving him hope and improving his quality of life little by little. I know how much he appreciates holding my hand after we leave, but I can't shake the feeling that he's literally living for the chats that you guys have. I bet I like him as much as he does. By the way, have you seen Neil lately? Well, actually, Donna, we had an argument about a month ago. Don't worry, we made up a couple of days later, Wayne. Ever since then, things have been a bit awkward. I haven't seen him much since, but there's no bad blood between us or nothing. Why do you ask? Well, I went to visit him the other day. He looked tired, worn out. I think the void is really stressing him out by not letting out any items. I do hope Mr. Egghead feels better soon. Heck, maybe he should join our chats. Might do him a world of good. Hiking. Why did I thought that said hicking? What the hell? Alright. Hiking! Skydiving! Video game conventions. The trifecta of awesomeness. All over Europe, Asia, Canada, Australia, South America, and the United States. How do you know what all this is? You're axolotls. I want to visit them all. And we'd spend the day in bed, binge watching a show about garbage collectors in space. Wouldn't that be great? And then I could find I could not stutter. I could find someone to marry, and maybe even someone to have kids with. Damn, I doubt you could raise one Axie, much less 5. I am pure, unrefined excitement. Peak performance. You can't improve upon my perfection. My kids wouldn't be anything like you, Axie. I guess I don't know that though. Technically, they could be like you. Oh gosh. And guess what she'd say next? And that's the way the news goes. Super funny, right? I think that's a reference to something I wish I knew. I guess. And then, out of the blue, Neo burst into space where they were having their daily chat. It was the first time they'd seen him in a while. His chest was heaving. Heaving? His chest is the heathen? Wow. Never could have guessed that. Heaving up and down. And he had a cold, deafeningly serious expression. Jesus Christ. Oxy. What's Donna? Both of you need to come with me. Their voice failed. And quickly, too. Oh, hey. I'm right over here. What do you need? It's the void. Fuck, what happened to your voice? It finally started working again. But whatever it's released, my god. Okay, I can do your voice. But whatever it released it's stuck. It will be quicker to explain when we're there. We need to get a move on right now. Will you be okay alone, Liam? Yeah, will you, bud? No. If we're gonna see some interesting, then I'm coming too. You can't. Not yet. In your sleep, you're still having episodes. I left Donna, dude. Just rest. We'll be back in a jiff. I mean it. I'm fine. This is an emergency. Either come or don't come. But make up your mind now. I'm serious. Now. Feel bad for Liam, bro. To their surprise, Liam was able to swim out of his hole. And even keep up with everyone. Lana and Axie both kept an eye on him as they hurried over to the void. Oh man. You weren't kidding, Egghead. Something weird is going on with the void. The void was bloated. I don't like that purple thing, I think. And on the left side, it looked like there was a strange, distorted looking object poking through. I assume this is what you were talking about. What is it exactly? I don't know. God, I feel so stupid. I took my eyes off the void for only a couple of hours. Don't beat yourself up, Neil. You can't be watching the void all the time. It just isn't healthy. Look, maybe if we get this thing unstuck, then the void might go back to normal. I'm pretty sure that thing that's stuck is Ink. It looks like it. Why am I in your voice? I don't know. Axie! Hey, just between you and me. If something bad happens, I want you to take Liam and run far away. Well, of course. Axie had a bad feeling. They all did. I don't know what this is, but we need to pull it out now. Just in case the void decides to suck it up again. None of them wanted to admit their guesses of what this was allowed. They all had a similar idea, though. You guys sure you don't need any help? It's fine. Don't push yourself. The three of us together should be strong enough to handle this. Alright, you guys. Put your hands right here. And we'll pull together on the count of 3, okay? This thing. The texture of it feels so rough, doesn't it? I don't know if I've ever felt something so strange in my whole entire life. I've had a similar reaction. Isn't this exciting? And this item is unique. It almost makes up for last month of no-shows. Okay, they spent like, what, 2.5 months in check now? Seriously. I can't wait any longer. You guys ready? They nodded apprehensively. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Pull! Pull! They were pulling, but... Hey, you guys feel that? Don't you? Whatever this thing is, it's... pulsating. Pulsating! Axie let go and jumped back the moment he heard that. The pulsating meant this thing was... It must somehow be alive. And if it were alive, it could only be... I know it's you! I saw you swimming in the void that day. Hank, I want you to know that I'm sorry about before. But I'd do it all over again, 10 times over, if it means protecting the one I care about. It was now apparent to him that this was a tail, thrashing around wildly, attempting to create an exit. Lana and Neo both held onto the object tightly. Axie, I can barely hear you. It feels like we need to get this thing out quickly. Or the shockwave it creates via the void might become too dangerous. And then, with a final impact, the lightning flashing, the void groaning. Oh. It came crashing out. He came crashing out. No. Just like I thought. Ah! He's huge! What could have happened to him? Is this what the void does to someone? Is this somehow part of RB's plan? Wait, Neo. Don't move. Don't get any closer. The figure was looking at himself, admiring his new body. This is not going to go well. Finally, his gaze shifted towards the 4 whose mouths were agape. Oh, Jesus. I'm back. And bigger and better than ever. I know that you must have missed the shit out of me while we're gone. But have no fear. Hank is finally here. Hank, is that really you? I've got so many questions. First, what did you see inside the void? It wasn't painful in there, was it? Tell me everything you saw. Please, don't leave out a single detail. Look, as far as you lot got to be concerned, all that happened to me was that I reaffirmed my true purpose. His eyes set firmly on Liam. I'm a polite boy. You didn't think I'd just leave home without taking out the garbage, did you? Oxy! I'm on it. Liam, you come with me. I'll get back. I'll be back once I make sure he's safe. Axie snatched Liam, and the two of them swam away as far as they could, as far as they possibly could. Hank did not give chase. Rather, he just stood there, massive and wide-eyed. Wait. Neo noticed something odd. Hank was trying to chase after them, but he was moving so slowly. Slow to the point where it barely looked like he was moving at all. Hank, I never got the chance to really talk to you before. Now, we've got that chance. While you're stuck in space, let me just talk to you. So let's do that. Talk like civilized beings. There's no need to jump into doing something so irrational. Irrational. It does look like the face of someone who is irrational. After spending time in the void, I feel clearer and more rational than I ever have before. I'll just take a moment. It'll just take a moment to get used to this new body. This wonderful vessel. I really do feel fantastic. It's such a good feeling. A great feeling. An absolutely wonderful fucking feeling. Knowing your dream of crushing the one person you hate more than anything is about to come true. Please, Hank. Let's just slow down for 1 second. Is there any reason you can't just live with us peacefully from now on? Let the bygones be bygones. You've been back for 2 seconds, and the first thing you want to do here is kill someone. I want you to calm down and try to listen to yourself through an outsider's perspective. Listening to myself is exactly what I do best. And due to this new and improved body, I don't need to listen to any of you ever again. You've got a second chance at life. Do you know how rare that is? And this is what you'll do with it? You stupid bitch. Do you think your moral code means anything to me? Anything at all? Oh, I'm sorry for my moral code is unreasonable. Letting you kill whoever you want seems like... It seems like someone texted about work. Okay, anyway. Letting you kill whoever you want seems like an absolutely wonderful idea. I wanted to expect better. But you really are just a delusional psychopath. What? While I was gone, did you somehow become even stupider than before? That much should have been obvious from the get-go. Well then, we're just gonna have to get something through your thick skull. Are you listening with those big ears, Grandma? Loud and clear. None of us are going to allow you to take away Liam. We'll do anything and everything in our power to stop you. Which isn't much, like Jesus Christ, he's huge. Isn't that right, Neil? I might regret this later. It goes against all that I've strived to complete. But you're right, Nana. Even if you won't talk, Hank, I'll have to make you tell me what you saw. And nobody needs to get hurt in order for that to happen. You really can't hurt him. He's like, what, 20 times your size? Nobody is going to get hurt again. That's a promise I made to myself after what happened between you and Axie last time. This new body. It's not just for looks, you know. By bestowing upon me this power, RB has made me completely and utterly invincible to anything you moronic fools could do to stop me. Wait, so RB is behind this? Oxy, we're back. You can let go of me now. Hank isn't getting his hands on you. Not if I have anything to say about it. And despite the scolding I got last time, I'll do what I did again. You sound more like me. Okay, if it really comes down to it, Lana is in trouble. I need to go. Oxy, wait 1 second. Hank doesn't care about Lana. He cares about me. He might take her hostage like last time, but he won't do anything to hurt her if it won't help him get closer to me. You need to hear me out. We've talked about a lot of things lately, and I've shared with you a lot of my dreams, and my pain, and my pretty embarrassing delusions. But did you notice? I never talked about Hank. Oh man, I'll complain about my body all day long, but when it comes to Hank, not a word, not unless asked. Did you ever wonder why he never came up? Lana always put great emphasis on the things he did, and with good reason, to protect me. But that doesn't matter, because Hank isn't important. The pain and panic I experience every day on a moment-to-moment basis, it's so much scarier than Hank or anything he could possibly do to me. The pain can get so bad, the caring about him, well, it's just a waste of time. He's not worth the thought. I'm scared of what's happening in my own body. I'm scared of the eye taking you all away. Hank is a small fry in comparison to those issues. If anything, I'd be scared at how my condition could worsen from the things he'd do to me. But he, by himself, is not scary. And better Hank getting a hold of me, and the eye. And so, it comes down to it. If it comes down to it, I've decided that I'll fight him head on. And if he hurts me, or drags me into the void, then that's fine. I can accept that. But this is not your fight. No, Liam. That's wrong. I don't claim to know what's going on through your head, but I don't think you understand your own potential either. My potential? What do you mean by that? Think about that stuff for a second, you dummy. I'll be back once we deal with Hank. And don't you think about moving. Just focus on coping on the coping skills that Lana taught you. Breathe. And I'll be back. I think I missed. Did I miss? I didn't think I missed. I think I just kind of fucked up speaking. Yeah, I just kind of fucked up speaking. Nice. And I'll be back before you can say watch-o-matic watch. So, you won't say anything about RB. What's there to say? Bracket boy just seems like an everyday asshole. Reminds me of a little myself, actually. Well, maybe he's a little too cryptic for my tastes. Makes a promise to show me my past life, and only gives me a tiny glimpse. What a fucking tease. But I guess even assholes can be nice to each other. Look at this shiny new body he's giving me. Your past life? I knew it. Tell me what he showed you, Hank. I owe you nothing, you filthy rat. Axie is back. Axie is back. The three of us need to decide what to do now. You know, maybe it's all the accumulated stress lately. But I'm pissed off. RB, if this truly is doing your plan, you are no friend of mine. I denounce you. As of this moment, I'm done playing by your rules. You're literally living on his rules, that's probably suicide. I'll get information my way, but I'm not going to I'm not going to let you take one of our own. I thought I'd lose my humanity over an answer from you, but that's wrong. Screw your messages. If that's the case, I'll go home without your help. Hank, last time you only had to deal with Axie, and he alone beat you. We'll make you listen to us. Guys, let's time up. Hank didn't try to taunt them back. His eyes were full of confidence. It's weird. Why didn't he chase after Liam and I? He keeps bragging about his new shiny body. But look at it. It's slower than molasses. We can make the first move. They attempted to converge on him. He was much bigger than they were, certainly. But the three of them together should have been able to hold him down. In theory. All together now. Oh. Was that supposed to feel something? Dang it. It's tough. What is this texture? The roughness on his skin. I've really never felt anything like this before in my entire life. I now realize Alana's expression, and that is very scary. It doesn't matter what it is. All that matters is that we hold him down. Where, oh where did the three little axolotls go? Oh, you want to give me a massage? Well, ain't that cute. But it's wrong. Well, actually, whatever you do to me, it can actually hurt. That's right. Just to prove how superior I am. Then you trash. I won't even put up a fight. You heard me. Hit me as much as you'd like. Use as much force as you can. Nothing you do will have any effect on me. None at all. What he's saying seems to be true. Touching him feels like trying to crush a brick wall. I refuse to believe this is all we can do. There must be something. I've got an idea. Do whatever you can to hold him off. I'll be right back. Okay, but how fast is he moving? Lexi and Lana kept holding onto him, but it felt utterly useless. And, even though it wasn't much, it felt like Ankh was starting to make significant progress towards the rock. Ankh, with this speed, you have no chance of getting Liam. So what's the point? Is that so? Well, I beg to differ. You see, I won't ever get tired. But that green bastard is already tired and weak, which makes him ripe for the picking. Even if he were to evade me with your help, it wouldn't last for more than a few days. But with this new body, there's no limit to my stamina. There's no need for sleep or rest. Weeks, months, I've got all the time it takes. In addition to that, I'm quite passionate about my revenge. More passionate than you lot will ever be about anything. No, Ankh. That's where you're wrong. Nobody, and I mean nobody, is more charged up than I am. Right now. Right now. I actually thought back to the race they'd had. I actually remember the feeling of his emotions taking over him, driving him to win no matter what. You're a fool. Open your eyes. There's nothing you can do to me, even if I'm in this state. The only reason you guys are alive right now is so you can suffer in your hopelessness. Should it simply strike me as a whim, it won't take a second to bash your heads in one by one. That's where you're wrong, Ankh. Oh wow. You have no idea what we're all capable of. He imagined all the terrible things that would happen if he would have failed. How he would hurt poor Liam, who was already in a lot of pain. All Liam wants to do is enjoy life. I actually tried to fill his mind with images of people and places. All the things Liam wanted to do in life when he got better. You think you can trample on that? What? Just because you don't like him? You made a mistake messing with us. Axie hit him from every direction and gave me epilepsy. Every angle he could, with only the strongest punches. Axie! God. Ora! Axie! Axie! Save your strength! Using physical strength alone is just a waste of energy. We need to think of something else. Took you idiots long enough to get it. Alright, I'm back. And I've brought a friend with me. An axe. An axe, huh? It's a lot rustier than before. What happened? I guess it's been in the water for 2 months, so... I think I might have seen this before in the lab. Yeah. Yeah, I'm fucking... Ink now. Yeah. It was one of the tools I used to make my bookshelf. I didn't know if I'd ever have to use it again. And even considered throwing it into the void. I even considered throwing it into the void. It might not be much, but I'm glad that we have something. Yawn. That's right, I yawn by saying yawn. So this is your so-called weapon, huh? A raggedy old axe. What I said before remains true. Try as you might on me, I won't fight back. I promise. You won't have me lifting a single finger. The three of us together. Heave and clang. The axe slammed onto him, but did no harm. Why don't you just hit him in the eye? Dang it. Again. Clang. Maybe if we try again. Dang it. How? Why? Did Albie make him so strong? We can't think about that, egghead. He's getting closer to the rock each second. As long as the axe still works, we need to keep trying. Just hit him in a soft, fleshy part of the body. Like, I don't know his, whatever those things are on the head. I don't know. I should actually look this up. The eye. Yes, keep it going. What you're doing now can finally qualify as a massage. Ooh, bracket boy, this body is every bit as powerful as you made it seem. The axe became pixelated. We got it to stick. Yeah. But it's billion. The axe had punctured the first layer of his body, creating a small crack. They don't call me Axe. God damn, these fucking puns are just top tier. Axie for nothing. So he's not invincible. Now is our time. Push on the handle as hard as you can. Axie channels his anger. Nana. You better not hurt Donna. Despite the fact she was right next to him. Nana, meanwhile, was thinking about that day.
Axie, I criticized you so harshly before. Am I doing the same thing as what you did? No. Difference is I'm not going to use myself to anger. We're not going to hurt Aang unnecessarily. But we will save Liam by attacking him in the arm like the least valuable spot, but whatever.
We're making some progress. The axe was now a few inches deep into Aang's arm, and the crack was starting to spread. Yet still, the expression on his face was unsettling. Impressive, my dears. Together, the three of you may be slightly above worthless, but you are not impressive enough for me to even break my promise. Aang stopped moving completely for a second, as the three of them pushed it on the axe as hard as they could. And then, at once, the axe broke.
No! No, no! What happened?
I decided to flex my muscles. That is all. All I did was tense up and focus for a second. That small amount of power is all it takes to completely destroy the best chance you three have. Okay, just take the axe head and shove it into his eye. Neo held the big axe, or what was left of it, in his hands. New plan. Regroup at the rock. Good. I can finally rest my ears from the annoying screeches that you lot call your voices. Whatever. Cockamama. What the fuck? I guess it's just Cockamy plan you come up with. Try your best. I look forward to your next futile attempt. Oh, what a scary note, huh, guys? Well, what a cliffhanger. But I don't think